here's my next question. What do we do with Kevin Stefanski? Everyone around the NFL seems to love this guy. I think all the Browns fans, I just posted a question on Facebook the other day. I said, do you keep Stefanski the rest of the year? It had like over 500 comments in like the first 2 hours of like, and 90% of them were fire him. So the fan base has moved on. The fan base is over the Stefanski era. Are you?
Oh man, it's a really tough one because he's shown that he can be successful in the right situation, and he's won Coach of the Year twice, which is a crazy stat. But it's like I may not have felt like this. Like I am not full on in the like we must fire Stefanski, but I would not be upset in the least if we did, because I'm trending more towards it's time for a change. And when we're talking about changing especially we just spent a few minutes talking about changing the culture. Well, the culture starts, really on a football team. Yes, it starts with like ownership and front office, but it's really the head coach. So we may have just kind of talked ourselves into it might be time for a change. It's not saying, we've seen a lot of it around and we've seen a ton of it in college right now. It's not like he is a terrible football coach, but sometimes for whatever reason, it stops working out. And you need a change.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have done it so many times, and then you just bring in another guy who's a coordinator somewhere, who's an up-and-comer that is going to come in day one and say, we're going to be the hardest working team in the NFL, and we're going to bring wins and championship to Cleveland, and it's the same shit a couple years later. So, all right, make the change, but figure out what the hell you want and go get it. And find that person. Don't find the best. That's another thing that drives me nuts. We can go on all day about this shit. Don't find the best coordinator. It's like you make a best coordinator your coordinator. Your head coach. The skill set to be a head coach is completely different from the skill set of being a good coordinator. So find that leader. Find that transformational leader. Not the guy that was the defensive coordinator, the best defense in the NFL, or the offensive coordinator, the best offense in the NFL, and had all these weapons. There's nothing against that. Sometimes it works out, but more often than not, it kind of doesn't. Bring in the right dude.
Yeah, and I mean, like Dan Campbell, perfect example. Mike Tomlin, perfect example. There's a lot of really good leaders. Here's another one, and this really struck me when this was said. Mike Vrabel said, and this just like legitly took me aback. When their gimmick plays ran out, we played pretty good defense, and that might have been taken out of context. I don't know the exact way he said that, but for him to be in that building in Cleveland last year, for him to a franchise he has respect for, maybe not currently, but like, this is a guy that grew up a Browns fan, and he said, he basically, it sounds like he's talking shit on Stefanski, and it sounds like he didn't have respect for what they were doing either. So when their gimmick plays ran out, we played pretty good defense. And so I guess just thoughts on that comment.
It is interesting. It does seem like whatever our play scripts are coming out of games, we usually start off fairly well with probably what we've practiced during the week. And maybe he was alluding to that, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Really don't know what to make of that.
I just thought that was almost sounded like a shot though. Like
it could have been. I mean, maybe, did he have sights on getting this job when he was kind of hanging around the team last year? You just don't know. But it's an interesting comment nonetheless. But it sort of plays though, because we've seen that, and maybe it's a lack of ability to make adjustments. But like we've we typically start off okay in a lot of these games. Detroit, like we came out and just had like an unbelievable drive down the field. We didn't do a fucking thing the rest of the game. Nothing. Zilch. Zero.
You could just hear in our tone this week. We're a little few expletives mixed in here. This team will do it to you. Watching this team long enough will do it to you. And here's another fun stat. So the last year a team won their division. Oh, the Bills last year. Oh, the Chiefs last year. Texans, Eagles, Lions, Bucks, Ravens, Rams. Oh, that's cute. Oh, man. 49ers and Cowboys haven't done it in 2 years. Oh, man. Poor Bengals. They haven't won their division since 2022. Oh, man. The Titans, they stink this year. They probably haven't won their division in like 20 years. Oh, wait, no, it was 4 years ago. Oh, the Bears, 2018. Steelers, 2020. I'm starting to feel real bad for the Colts, 2014. Oh, the Giants, 2011. Chargers, 2009. Dolphins, 2008. Oh, man, these teams are terrible. The Jets and the Raiders, they haven't won their division since 2002. Oh, yeah, well, that was 13 years still later than the Browns. 1989. I think were we in second grade?
Yeah.
I
7 years old. That's, oh my God.
I was a second grader at West Boulevard. And to give you some perspective, I taught second grade at West Boulevard for 11 years and have since been out of teaching for about 5 or 6 years. So it's been quite a while since the Browns freaking won their division. That's an absolutely putrid stat. That's a putrid stat. So let's do one more.
Why not? Let's pile on.
When a previous player had 5 or more sacks in a game, his team either won or never lost by more than 3 points. Myles Garrett had 5 sacks versus the Patriots. The Browns lost by 19. 19 freaking points. So let's just those are the only 2 depressing stats I'm going to share this week. So
that's